Stan Lee was inducted into the Will Eisner Hall of Fame. He won the National Cartoonist Society's Reuben Award and received dozens of accolades for his storytelling, creativity, and influence. Stan Lee passed away on November 12, 2018, at age 95. Stan Lee's legacy is an epic story that transcends mere comic books. Remembering Stan Lee, American comic book writer, editor, publisher, and producer, the man behind Marvel Comics, who died on this day, November 12, 2018, just 46 days shy of his 96th birthday. His name evokes creativity, optimism, and impossible adventures made real, and whenever he appeared on screen in Marvel movies, fans knew they were witnessing more than just an Easter egg. They were seeing the heart of Marvel itself. Stan Lee's unforgettable cameos. Let's start with one of the modern traditions that defined Marvel's cinematic universe: Stan Lee's delightful cameos. In Iron Man in 2008, Tony Stark mistakes him for Hugh Hefner at a lavish party, giving Lee a playful nod as the life of the party. In Thor in 2011, he gamely tries to tow Thor's fabled hammer, Mjolnir, out of a crater with his pickup truck, only to rip the bed off, turning the legend into a laughing moment for everyone. In Captain America, the first Avenger in 2011, he plays a World War II general at a medal ceremony, looking at Steve Rogers and joking, "I thought he'd be taller." The Avengers in 2012 sees him saying, "Superheroes in New York? Give me a break," while being interviewed about the alien attack, reminding us of Marvel's roots in ordinary city life. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 in 2017 gives fans a cosmic treat. Stan Lee appears as a Watcher informant, sitting with the mysterious Watchers to recount all his MCU adventures, eventually tying together all of his Marvel film cameos in a meta moment. In Avengers Endgame 2019, Lee's final MCU cameo is a vintage drive-by in the 1970s yelling, "Make love, not war," as he zooms past a military base. His appearance in the film was a digital recreation of him from 1970, and was his last cinematic gift to fans. Stan Lee's appearances weren't limited to the MCU. Stan Lee has a voice and visual cameo in Spider-Man, Into the Spider-Verse as a shopkeeper who sells Miles Morales a Spider-Man costume. He is the one who famously tells Miles, "It always fits," eventually, and he also appears in other scenes, including one walking by the street during the subway transition. Stan Lee's cameo in Deadpool was in the first film, where he appeared as a strip club DJ, and in Deadpool 2, his cameo was a very brief, blink and you'll miss it. His appearance was as a mural on a building. And in Deadpool and Wolverine, there is no physical cameo but a tribute where a bus is labeled Stanley Steamers, featuring a picture of a man with aviator glasses reminiscent of Lee and mentioning grime fighters since 1922, the year of his birth. Lee has made various appearances in The Simpsons. In I Am Furious, Yellow, in 2002, a season 13 episode, Lee voices an animated version of himself. Lee also appeared on the commentary track along with other Simpsons writers and directors on the episode for the Simpsons Season 13 box set released in 2010. Also, in 2010, Stan Lee appeared on The Big Bang Theory in the episode The Excelsior Acquisition during Season 3. In the episode, Sheldon gets into trouble with the law, and Penny tries to get an autograph from Stan Lee for him as a way to make up for it. Lee later shows up at Penny's apartment and gives the autograph directly to Sheldon, but with a humorous twist. He gives Sheldon a restraining order instead of a standard autograph. And he even made a cameo in Mallrats, always quick with a wink and a grin. Stan Lee had a substantial, plot-relevant cameo in the 1995 Kevin Smith film Mallrats, playing himself, the legendary comic book creator. These moments not only delighted fans but reinforced Stan's belief that comics and their creators were part of our everyday world. Stan Lee, humble beginnings, endless imagination. Stanley Martin Lieber was born on December 28, 1922, in New York City to Jack and Celia Lieber, Romanian, Jewish immigrants. Growing up during the Great Depression, Stan experienced firsthand the uncertainty and challenges of tough times. His father often struggled to find steady work, and his family lived in modest circumstances. Books, public libraries, and stories became a crucial refuge, a window to brighter worlds. Stan was a voracious reader and loved movies, poetry, and pulpy adventure novels. He graduated high school early and seized an entry-level job at Timely Comics in 1939, beginning by fetching coffee, filling inkwells, and proofreading scripts. But it didn't take long for Stan's talent and hustle to shine. By age 19, he was acting as interim editor during a workplace shakeup, a testament to his quick mind and infectious enthusiasm. The Army years and path back to comics. When the United States entered World War II, Stan Lee joined the Army, serving as a writer and illustrator in the Signal Corps. Officially classified as a playwright, he wrote training manuals, film scripts, and posters designed to educate and entertain troops. The military service molded his discipline and expanded his narrative skills. He learned to blend information with entertainment, expertise that would shape Marvel's storytelling later on. Post-war, Stan returned to Timely Comics, evolving with the company as it became Atlas, and, finally, Marvel Comics. He worked on romance, westerns, horror, and superhero comics, never shying away from innovation. With artists Jack Kirby and Steve Ditko, Stan Lee began experimenting with new genres, continually searching for memorable characters and real-world significance. Reinventing the superhero. Making heroes human. The real breakthrough came in 1961. Stan Lee and Jack Kirby launched the Fantastic Four, a family of superheroes who bickered, faced setbacks, and braved cosmic dangers together. Unlike one-dimensional crusaders, they were flawed and relatable, much like Stan's readers. Following this, Lee and his collaborators created Spider-Man, Iron Man, Thor, the Hulk, and the X-Men. Their ordinary problems were what set these heroes apart. Peter Parker's teenage angst, Tony Stark's struggle with legacy and ego, Bruce Banner's battle with his own anger, and the X-Men's fight for acceptance in a prejudiced world. Lee's famous mantra, "With great power comes great responsibility," wasn't just Spider-Man's catchphrase, it reflected Stan's philosophy on life and storytelling. His characters became analogies for real-world issues: identity, prejudice, loneliness, family, and redemption. Away from comics, Stan forged an even more meaningful partnership in his personal life. He married Joan Bucock Lee in 1947, a relationship that lasted nearly 7 decades. Joan was not just Stan's beloved wife, but his creative muse, inspiring him to take chances inspiring some of Marvel's most enduring characters and stories, and pursue his wildest storytelling dreams. Together they had 2 daughters, Joan Celia J.C. Lee, who was born in 1950, and Jan Lee, who was born in 1953 and died just a few days after birth. The couple didn't have any other kids. Stan often spoke of the importance of Joan's support and credited his family with helping him remain grounded and for giving him the encouragement and perspective to take risks and create stories that would resonate across generations through Marvel's highs and lows. Joan has worked as a producer and actress, appearing in films like The Ambulance and The Cool World. J.C. Lee has never married and has no kids of her own. J.C. Lee has been the subject of controversy, with allegations of elder abuse in 2018 and disputes over Stan Lee's estate and business dealings. Before his death, Stan Lee addressed rumors of elder abuse by J.C. in a joint interview with his daughter. He said, "There really isn't that much drama. As far as I'm concerned, we have a wonderful life," Stan Lee told the Daily Beast in 2018. "I'm pretty damn lucky. I love my daughter, I'm hoping that she loves me, and I couldn't ask for a better life. I don't know what this is all about. We have occasional spats, but I have occasional spats with everyone. I'll probably have one with you, where I'll be saying, "I didn't say that." But that's life. In a 2025 interview, J.C. Lee denied the elder abuse allegations and stated that she felt associates had taken advantage of her father. Stan Lee's daughter sued his former assistant over claims she abused her dad. Joan Celia filed a $25 million elder abuse lawsuit in 2019 against Max Anderson, her father's former manager, accusing him of stealing over $21 million in memorabilia, autograph revenue, and appearance fees, and of pressuring Stan Lee to work excessively in his final months. The case was settled in May 2025, just days before it was set to go to trial in Los Angeles Superior Court. The settlement terms were not disclosed, but the agreement will only take effect once certain private conditions are met. Neither J.C. Lee nor Max Anderson publicly commented on the resolution. The Marvel Revolution and Stan's Soapbox. Stan Lee's vision revolutionized comics. Marvel's stories started tackling social commentary, civil rights, bigotry, environmentalism, and moral dilemmas. Through Stan's Soapbox, his monthly column, Lee spoke directly to fans about current events, tolerance, justice, and the duty to do good. He insisted, "Racism and bigotry are among the deadliest social ills plaguing the world today. If man is ever to be worthy of his destiny, we must fill our hearts with tolerance." Stan Lee's impact beyond comic pages. Marvel became a pop culture phenomenon, influencing movies, animation, video games, toys, and collectibles. When superheroes reached Hollywood, Stan was ready, consulting on scripts, serving as executive producer, and always ready for his signature cameo. Lee's warmth, flair, and humor ensured that Marvel's creative legacy carried through every new generation of fans. He pioneered diversity in comics, giving voice and vision to a multicultural cast of heroes. Black Panther, the first black superhero in mainstream American comics, premiered in 1966. Stan helped create strong female heroes like Jean Grey and Sue Storm, championing a future where everyone could find themselves among Marvel's ranks. Stan Lee was as beloved at Comic Cons as he was on the silver screen. Fans would line up for hours, hoping to exchange a joke, snap a photo, or collect his autograph. Fellow creators often spoke about how Stan's generous mentorship and tireless encouragement helped shape their careers. Stan's heroes became symbols of hope and resilience for millions. Stories abound of fans attributing their courage, creativity, and worldview to Marvel Comics and Lee's optimistic philosophy. As he once said, "I'm very happy that people respond to the characters and the stories as much as they do. If I have helped brighten someone's day or give hope to a kid, that's enough for me." More unforgettable MCU cameos. Marvel fans still re-watch his rare appearances, each packed with Lee's signature humor. In The Incredible Hulk in 2008, he unsuspectingly drinks a contaminated soda, helping connect crucial events in the story. In Iron Man 2 in 2010, he's Larry King at another glitzy Stark Expo. Thor: The Dark World. In 2013, Lee is an amused mental hospital patient lending his shoe for science. In Guardians of the Galaxy in 2014, he did a cameo where Rocket Raccoon spies him flirting with a young woman, punctuating Marvel's playful spirit. In The Avengers: Age of Ultron in 2015, he was a whitey-wheat vet who insists on sampling Thor's powerful Asgardian liquor, resulting in a hilarious stumble. Ant-Man 2015, he was a bartender in a memorable montage, approving "crazy, stupid fine." In Captain America: Civil War. In 2016, he's a Fed EX driver and he delivers the line, "Are you Tony Stank?" ensuring a classic Marvel moment. Doctor Strange, also in 2016, laughs on a bus reading The Doors of Perception as reality warps in the background. Black Panther in 2018, where he securely holds T'Challa's casino winnings, giving fans another laugh. Ant-Man and the Wasp in 2018, he laments losing his car, blaming his wild youth. "The 60s were fun, but now I'm paying for it." In Captain Marvel in 2019, after his death, he rides a train rehearsing his script for Mallrats, sharing a meaningful smile with Carol Danvers. Each cameo, from beauty pageant judge to bus driver to casino patron, was a unique wink, a shared secret with Marvel fans everywhere. Awards, honors, and the enduring Marvel spirit, Stan Lee was inducted into the Will Eisner Hall of Fame. He won the National Cartoonists Society's Reuben Award and received dozens of accolades for his storytelling, creativity, and influence. But perhaps the most meaningful honor was the enthusiasm and love of his fans, those who found joy, strength, and inspiration in his universes. Stan Lee passed away on November 12, 2018, at age 95, leaving behind a treasure trove of characters, stories, and memories. His official cause of death was cardiac arrest, brought on by respiratory and congestive heart failure, with aspiration pneumonia as a contributing factor. Stan Lee's lasting legacy. Stan Lee's passing marked the end of an era, but his imagination and ideals continue to shape pop culture and inspire creators and fans alike. The Marvel legacy is more than movies or comics. It's a celebration of heart, humor, and hope. Excelsior, his famous sign-off, means ever upward. So thank you, Stan Lee, for proving that anyone can be a hero, for teaching us the importance of responsibility, kindness, and imagination, for building worlds where everyone belongs. Who is your favorite superhero? Is there any of them that resonated with you? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this tribute, don't forget to subscribe for more updates and amazing stories from the world of comic books and cinema. Until next time, stay awesome, stay geeky, and above all, stay kind. And I hope to see you in the next one.